Okay, we're at the corner of Shelburne and Cedar Hill Crossroad, and it's November the 20th, 2021. So here's something unusual. So I noticed earlier in the week that we had a line of vehicles waiting for the gas pumps. You can see it going around the corner here. It was much longer earlier in the week. So what's happened is that people were panic buying gasoline in town because the stations are starting to run out. Now what the province has done is order people to only get 30 liters per visit if they're non-essential vehicles, which is anyone who's not doing stuff like healthcare and deliveries and emergency vehicles and transit. So like a lot of services are covered underneath this, so people are supposed to be able to get gas for their jobs, but if it's just ordinary driving around, not so much. So yeah, it should be a bit easier now that there's an actual tanker truck refilling the station. I don't know how close they came to running out, or if they did, they were still giving out gas earlier in the week. So yeah, it's been interesting. Apparently most Canadians haven't had a lot of experience with gas rationing because we kind of missed the worst of it during the oil crisis in the early 70s. And since then it's only been localized stuff like if there were snowstorms and that sort of thing, and trouble with deliveries to the gas stations. So this is like probably the first time like really in living memory that Victoria's had this major problem with being able to get gasoline. I guess what happened was that most of our gas comes over the Malahat, and that highway was knocked out by the erosion from that big rainstorm. So after a while they managed to get it restored, and as of today anyway, they've got nighttime traffic flow on the Malahat. So there are gas trucks getting through, although it's not as many as before, until they get things straightened out. And they did bring a convoy over, I think it was yesterday, of several tankers coming over the mountains. So I've heard that they managed to get to a lot of the stations in town, so that should have eased the shortage. But you can see here, people are waiting for the refueling process to stop so they can start getting in there and getting their gas. Anyway, so this is, yeah, that's what's going on the last week or so, disruptions from that big storm. So the price, let's see, what are we looking at for the price? 157.9, which is the same as it was earlier in the week, I notice.